Video games don't half love a good old-fashioned hero. Start the game, slay some beasties, solve some puzzles, defeat the big beastie, save the princess. Job done. But as much as saving the world with a sense of purity and nobility can make for a pretty fulfilling game experience, sometimes you just can't beat the thrill of playing as someone who is, well, a bit of a bastard.
That's why we're bringing you Twisted Bud Gaming's 7 video games where you play as a complete bastard. Suggestions for this list were provided by the Midlife Gamer community on Facebook, a great community of mature gamers with 99% less shitposting about PUBG versus Fortnite or how to find a gamer girlfriend. Be sure to check it out.
Dungeon crawling is a staple in gaming and has been for a long time. Taking your hero and clearing a dungeon is usually an arduous task and comes with ample rewards. Dungeon Keeper, however, flips this staple on its head and has the player building and managing a dungeon, protecting it from heroes and intruders, with the end goal of being to conquer the world. Placing boulder and lightning traps, imprisoning and torturing creatures, and ritualistic sacrifice are all on the menu here as you bastard your way to global domination.
The enemy has broken through your walls. Your creatures are under attack.
Pretty much all of the characters you play as in the GTA franchise would fit perfectly on this list. No matter how likable they may be, they still only have one goal in life: to make as much money as possible, no matter how many people they need to kill, run over, or even torture to do it. Now, while Trevor from GTA 5 might seem like the obvious choice as the biggest bastard in the series, we're gonna give it to Claude from GTA 3. There is something seriously bastardly about committing endless crime sprees without saying a single word. He doesn't have any obvious motivations, and for all we know, he absolutely loves a good murder. To top it all off, at the very end of the game, he shoots the woman he just busted his ass saving for talking too much.
Some things in life are just as simple as they say on the tin, and How to Be a Complete Bastard for the ZX Spectrum is certainly a video game that falls into that category. In this game, that is based on the book by British actor and comedian Ade Edmondson, where the basic idea is that you have to go to a party and be the biggest bastard you can. The object of the game was to get as many bastard points as possible, featuring a weeometer, a fartometer, a drunkometer, a smellometer, setting things on fire, eating condoms, and many, many more things. No bastard list is complete without How to Be a Complete Bastard.
You might think it's pretty hard to play as a bastard in a racing game, but Carmageddon isn't your average racer. You only have a certain amount of time to complete each race, and if you want more of it, well, you're gonna have to run over some pedestrians. That's right, the game actively wants you to run over innocent Bob and Sue on their way home from their weekly shop. Not only is murdering pedestrians a totally bastardly thing to do, it's also super cowardly. If you're gonna take Sue on, at least do it the good old-fashioned way, with a fist fight.
Prototype is one of those games that has the potential to turn into a bona fide staple series in gaming, with its core premise being an open world sandbox in which you take the role as a mutating beastman Alex Mercer and cause 50 shades of mayhem in a viral infection version of New York City. Alex Mercer, on top of being more bland than a cornflake smoothie, is branded as an anti-hero in the game. But for us here at TBG Towers, anybody that thinks it's appropriate to ski an innocent pedestrian down the side of a building to help recover some lost memories, in our book, is, well, just a bit of a bastard.
Don't be fooled by the cute, cuddly Kratos from the newest entry in the God of War franchise. Before the Ghost of Sparta grew the beard and felt the warm glow of paternal love deep inside his muscled chest, Kratos was a complete, unrepentant bastard. This is a guy who murdered innumerable people as the general of the Spartan army before selling his soul to Ares so he could win just one fight. From that day on, Kratos was all happy to be Ares' super-powered killing machine, reaping senseless war and violence until Ares tricked Kratos into killing his own wife and child, which admittedly is a dick move. This made Kratos a sad panda, but did he talk to a therapist and seek out the healthy ways of dealing with this trauma? Oh no. He set upon a path where across 3 games he murdered pretty much every god in the Greek pantheon, as well as anyone who tried to stop him or even help him along the way. Kratos from the first 3 games would have been more likely to pull off his son's head and use it to beat a deer to death than teach his boy to hunt.
Postal 2 is a game that some people get and some people don't. A game where you play as Postal Dude, going through a week in his life, just trying to carry out mundane day-to-day tasks that most of us can relate to. However, any task that involves the postal dude is going to go sideways very quickly. The crack-smoking, penis-flashing, anthrax cow-headed throwing maniac isn't even redeemable enough to be called an anti-hero, with zero motivation other than, because I felt like it, take control of postal dude as he sets fire and pisses on passing townsfolk, lays down explosives for the unsuspecting marching band, while taking a shotgun to the back of Gary Coleman's head. The postal dude, for us, is king of gaming's biggest bastards.
Shit! What the? What the?
And that was our 7 games where you're a complete bastard. What did you think of the list? Anything you would add to it? Be sure to check out our similar video, 7 games where you can be a complete bastard, where we look at games that give you the choice to be a bastard or not. Coming to the channel next week. So if that's your sort of stuff, like, subscribe to us, keep watching all of our videos. Thanks for watching.